Welcome to my channel Davis Mathematics. In the last video, we had solved questions from number 3 to number 7. All the questions carrying 10 marks. Asked in the State Council for Technical Education and Vocational Training 2019 summer examination. In this video, I am going to solve all the objective questions carrying 2 marks. Right, dear students, if you find the content covered in the video interesting and useful for you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. So question number 1, essentially all the questions are compulsory. Answer all questions. Each question carries 2 marks. So you have 10 questions and you have to answer all of them. So first exercise, limit x going to 1, limit x going to 1 by x square minus 1 by 4 divided by x minus 2. Right. Here you can see, if you put x equal to 1, directly you get 1 minus 1 by 4 divided by 1 minus 2, that is 3 by 4 by minus 1. So the answer is minus 3 by 4. But I think the question, there is type error. Generally this question should be limit extending to 2. But in the examination this is asked, so this is the answer. But I am solving for extending to 2. Right? So what you get? Limit x going to 2, 4 minus x square by 4x square into x minus 2. Here you can see, put x equal to 2, so directly you get 1 by 4 into 2 square. Limit extending to 2, minus of x square minus 4 divided by x minus 2. 1 by 4 into 4 minus common. Limit x going to 2, x square minus 2 square by x minus 2. So what you get? Minus 1 by 16. This will be 2 into 2 to the power 2 minus 1. That is minus 1 by 16 into 2 into 2 minus 4 by 16 minus 1 by 4. So this is generally asked, but in your examination this was asked, so the answer will be minus 3 by 4. Now come to question number 2. U equal to t square and v equal to sin t square. And you have to find dv by du. Right? So what will be dv by du? That will be d by du of v. V is nothing but sin t square. But what is t square? T square is u. So this is d by du of sin u. So the derivative becomes cosine of u. The value of u is t square. So this is cosine of t square. Right. F of xy equal to e to the power xy. You have to find out y into df by dy. So what will be df by dy? Df by dy will be e to the power xy d by dy of xy. Right? When you are differentiating with respect to y, x is constant. Derivative of y with respect to y is 1. Now y into df by dy will be xy e to the power xy. Now come to question number D. Find the derivative of root x with respect to x square. So essentially you have to find d root x by dx square. that can be written as d root x by dx divided by dx square by dx. So the numerator is 1 upon 2 root x. D of x square with respect to x is 2x. So what you get? 1 by 4 x to the power 3 by 2. Examine the existence of limit extending to 5 by 2 bracketed x, right? So you can take left hand limit, that is limit extending to 5 by 2 minus bracketed x, that is limit h tending to 0 bracketed of 5 by 2 minus x, right? 5 by 2 is not an integer, so you take a value which is very small. So 5 by 2 minus h still lies between 2 and 3. So bracketed value becomes 2. You go to right hand limit, limit extending to 5 by 2 plus bracketed x, or limit extending to 0 bracket value of 5 by 2 plus h. Again the same technique you use, this becomes 2. RHL is same as LHL, therefore limit extending to 5 by 2 bracketed x exists. Remember, limit extending to a bracketed x exists and finite and equal to bracketed a if a does not belong to Z. If a is not an integer, then limit extending to a bracketed x exists and finite, and that is equal to bracketed a. And if a is an integer, then limit does not exist. Equal to c1 e to the power x plus c2 e to the power minus x. Find d square y by dx square. Right? You start y equal to c1 e to the power x plus c2 e to the power minus x. That would imply dy by dx equal to c1 e to the power x minus c2 e to the power minus x. D square y by dx square will be c1 e to the power x, right? This becomes minus c2 e to the power minus x. Derivative of e to the power minus x is e to the power minus x. Derivative of minus x is minus 1. So you get c1 e to the power x plus c2 e to the power minus x. Hello. Evaluate integration e to the power 5x plus 3 dx, right? So this integration, put 5x plus 3 equal to t, that would imply 5 equal to dt by dx, or you will get dx equal to dt by 5. So what you will get? 1 by 5 integration e to the power t dt. So 1 by 5 e to the power t plus c. The value of t is 5x plus 3. So you get e to the power 5x plus 3 by 5 plus c. Right? Two forces act on a particle at a point. Two forces act on a particle at a point. Find the resultant. Find the resultant if they are 4i cap plus j cap minus 3k cap and 3i cap plus j cap minus k cap. So answer, you just add the components. So you get 4i cap j cap minus 3k cap plus 3i cap j cap minus k cap. So what you get? 4 plus 3i cap 1 plus 1 j cap minus 3 minus 1 k cap. So what you get? 7i cap 2 j cap minus 4 k cap. Right? dy by dx equal to x by y. So what you will get? Y dy equal to x dx. Integrate both sides. So you get y square by 2 equal to x square by 2 plus c. Right. Question number J. Find the derivative of sine inverse 3x. Right? Solution: y equal to sine inverse 3x. Put 3x equal to u, that would imply y equal to sine inverse u. So what will be dy by dx? dy by du, du by dx. d by du of y is sine inverse u, d by dx of u is 3x. So what you get? 1 upon root 1 minus u square. Derivative of 3x is 3. So what you get? 3 by root 1 minus 3x whole square. 3 by root 1 minus 9x square. Thank you.